Keep out. State Department urges Americans not to visit Europe. What's going on, guys? Make Electric. It's Friday, the 3rd of June, 2016. Welcome to June. This is my Operation Blackjack warning for the summer of 2016. I've got a ton of information to give you. For anybody new, that is the multiple city, multiple country, nuclear false flag, fictitious slideshow that ran in the Telegraph years ago. Those links will be at the bottom. I definitely recommend you check out the whole thing if you have not. I've got a gaggle of information connected back to that, in my opinion. This is June. The date given for Blackjack was June 21st. Did not give a year. I'm not saying anything's about to happen, but I've got a ton of stuff to give you. This will be a video response to my last video, The End of the Republic Has Never Looked Better. Barack Obama also hinted to it may be perhaps the last White House Correspondents' Dinner. What did he mean? Check that video out if you've seen it. That's the first link below. Okay, let's get on with the links. I got a ton of stuff. Keep out. State Department urges Americans not to visit Europe. We have a travel warning for Europe. Europe is not the place to be for American tourists this summer, according to the State Department. This article goes on to talk about there's a travel advisory issued for all of Europe. Americans stay away from Europe through August 2016. I'll give you a link to that. We got exclusive. Will ISIS strike today? ? These chilling theories warn of attack. This from Express, talking about a possible EU-style attack. That's back in May, but here's a newer one. Reuters. Islamic State calls for attacks on the West during Ramadan, an audio message. Now that goes from June to July, so definitely covers the month of June. I will put a link to that. Meanwhile, we got Osama bin Laden's son calls for Al-Qaeda to unite with ISIS to form a super terror group. Super terror group. It's all one and the same. In my opinion, the United States government had a big part in arming and training all of these people. All kinds of proof. Go back and just Google whatever you want. The United States arms ISIS. Just Google that. You'll probably find a ton of stuff. Anyway, bin Laden's son getting into the mix. We got wave of bomb threats. Has there been a lot of dry runs lately, or what is up with all of these bomb threats? Are we just testing things? Wave of bomb threats hits schools nationwide. This is in the United States. This is back May 24. Bomb threats all over the place. Same thing happening in the UK. Third day of bomb threats force UK schools to evacuate after vow to shoot and behead children. This May 27, 2016, all kinds of threats going on everywhere. The Daily Mail puts this out. We got anti-terror drills going on everywhere as well. SAS take to the skies over London and anti-terror helicopters. This from the Daily Mail on May 27. Same thing going on in the United States. Don't comply report. Special Forces 15 continues conducting terrorism drills in Florida. This came out May 25, 2016. So terrorism raids and drills all over the place. TSA. We got this big thing going on with the TSA, long lines, and the TSA's messing up again. Let me remind you, TSA administrator says 71 of 73 aviation employees on terror database were scrubbed from it. This May 13, 2016. Terrorists working at the TSA? How's everything going to get into position? Daily Mail reports anything to declare. Look at this. Somali war criminal is working security at Dulles International Airport. That's Washington's D.C. main commercial airport. So, inside job much, you tell me. We got, look at this, on the refugee front, 1,037 Syrian refugees admitted in May, 2 Christians, 1,035 Muslims. How many of those were the Durka? I don't know, you tell me. That June 1, we got Judicial Watch. Why admit these people? Look at this. Cartels help terrorists in Mexico get to the United States to explore targets. ISIS militant, the cartels are helping the Durka get into the United States to scope targets. I mean, sometimes people send me messages asking me, do you really think Blackjack's still in play? Yes, very much so. Now more than ever. The chess pieces couldn't be more perfect. Tell me your opinion. I got a bunch more stuff. We got some links to Operation Blackjack. Look at this. This just come out. May 27. Nightmare bacteria superbug found for first time in the United States. Nightmare bacteria superbug. That May 27 from NBC News. Now, that is connected to Operation Blackjack, but also Jericho. Remember, they had the Hudson River virus. The Mississippi is supposedly where they stopped it. Forced inoculations for everyone. Let's connect it back to Blackjack, though. All citizens are obligated with immediate effect to make contact with their approved health provider to arrange to receive a one-time vaccination against a range of biological and chemical agents. There's no charge for this implant. Failure to comply could result in unlimited prison term. Could there be forced vaccinations in the United States under the right circumstances? As predicted in Operation Blackjack, now we have a superbug in the U.S., you tell me. Another connection to Blackjack. This doesn't surprise me at all. We're talking about government control of the internet is coming sooner or later. Enjoy this tool we have to communicate. We will not have it forever. Look at this. The European Commission wants you to log on to social media accounts with government-issued ID cards. This reported by Breitbart on June 2nd. Let me say that again. The European Commission wants you to log onto social media accounts with government-issued ID cards. Government control of the internet. If we deem you're some sort of threat, or let's just connect that back to Operation Blackjack. The slide says it best. I'll put a link to the slides. There is considerable evidence that some internet chat rooms, alternative websites, and other forums were used by the perpetrators of the June 22nd attacks to coordinate their actions. To prevent further use of the web for these purposes, steps are being taken by the regulatory authorities to monitor and prevent unpatriotic abuse of digital communications. That just goes with the Breitbart story, does it not? A couple more links at the bottom. Angela Merkel, what are some other signs that something big's about to happen? Angela Merkel warning as she urges UK to stay in the EU. Is the New World Order going to let the EU fall apart? Somehow, I doubt it. I'll put a link to that. And global financial crisis coming. Japan warns of Lehman-scale crisis at G7. Global financial crisis. Just look at what's happening in Venezuela and all over the place. We all knew this was coming for the longest time. Look, at some point, we all know the house of cards falls down. When's that going to happen? Who knows? But would it coincide with a big Operation Blackjack? Multiple city, multiple country, nuclear false flag? Everything looks perfect, people. I didn't even get into any of the gun confiscation stuff they're trying to do in the United States now. Maybe I'll cover that on a future video. Anyway, tell me what you think. Please rate this video. Please pass it around. Make people aware of this information. For those of you not aware of Operation Blackjack, again, those links will be at the very bottom. Review that slideshow that ran in the Telegraph years ago. It says clearly, events portrayed in this slideshow are completely fictitious. But then again, there's a slide in the slideshow that, when translated, says this is not simply entertainment. So you tell me. You know they love to tell us what they're going to do before they do it. A lot of people think there won't be elections. What are your thoughts? Until the next one, you guys take care, stay safe, remain vigilant. Things could go down at any moment. Or maybe it never happens. That would be great. But all signs are pointing to something big, people. You guys take care, stay safe. I will see you all in the next one.